Bayo Lawal, acting Governor of Oyo State, says the state will domesticate the national policy on aging to protect the rights of the aged. Lawal said this when the management of the National Senior Citizens Center, led by its Director General, Dr. Omokaro, paid him a visit at the Government Secretariat Agodi in Ibadan.
But as far as we know, age is a natural phenomenon. You cannot reverse it, but you can improve on your living condition as you grow older. You grow older and you are living happily, well catered for. You don't run into dementia. That is a state of unaware of circumstances around you. You have the Act of 2017. What you need to do is to domesticate this Act based on our peculiar circumstances. 3 agencies of government will be involved now: the Ministry of Justice, the Ministry of Women Affairs, and the Ministry of Health.
In an interview with journalists, Dr. Omokaro said that the government of President Muhammadu Buhari has put in place a policy that will include older people in development agenda.
Oyo State should know that for the first time in this country, from the federal level, the government of President Muhammadu Buhari has put in place a policy and a legal framework that has enabled the institutions and processes that will now make it okay and make it a normal thing to include older people in development agenda. Before now, older persons were treated as welfare recipients. Things done for older persons were like arbitrarily. You just do it if you feel like doing it. But it's not so anymore. Because for the first time, there is an act of the National Assembly that has established a National Senior Citizen Center, an agency of government. For the first time, there's a national policy on aging that we are hoping is going to be cascaded down to member states that do not already have a policy. Issues of older persons have been articulated in the National Development Plan. It has never happened. So we are here to say that it's possible to have an inclusive society. And that act commands us to ensure that we partner with states. Because our senior citizens are in the rural area and they had to reach places. 70% of them are there. So what do we want to do? We want to ensure income security and independent living. How? We want to be able to reach out to the older persons still drudging and sweating and engaging in livelihoods, but they were locked out of financial inclusion. So the Senior Citizen Center and the management, we are very excited, and we want our older persons to be excited. And the best way to make this speedy is to work with the states and the local governments.
In her words, Mrs. Grace Oderinde, Permanent Secretary, Ministry for Women Affairs and Social Inclusion, said that the visit is to encourage and support people to care for older persons.
And our mission is purposely to encourage us to take care of our elders in Nigeria, especially in Oyo State. And the UN is set and they are ready to support us for maintaining and ensuring that all our elders have their rights. So this is a good news to all the retirees, our parents, our grandparents. It is time for every one of us to take care of them because one day we will all get to that stage.
The team also paid a courtesy visit to Professor Jesse Otekbayo, Chief Medical Director, University Teaching Hospital, UCH. Otekbayo, in his remarks, said the Tony Anini Geriatric Center has resources and well-trained staff who can take care of the senior citizens.
I want to assure you that the Tony Anini Center is a center, the only center of its kind in Nigeria. I'm sure you are quite aware of that. And we have staff who have been trained outside the country, including South Africa. And one of them is the director of the center now, Dr. And we have resources to take care of them. And we are not just resting on our oars. we intend to expand and upgrade the center. I want to let you know that the center has been a place of resort for many old people.
Furthermore, at the palace of the Olubadan of Ibadan land, Obalikon Balogun commended the federal government for its aging policy. The news agency reports that the NSCC was accompanied by representative of UN, independent experts on the enjoyment of all human rights by older persons.